Good morning, it's your girl, and it's Monday. Man, I got so much to tell ya. Stay tuned. So, look, before I start, I'm sending prayers to all the islands that were hit, especially Jamaica, because they were hit the hardest. And boy, Howie lives out there. And I'm just praying that you guys are able to rebuild and make it better than it was before. I'm not worried about you guys because you guys are probably like one of the strongest ever. You keep going, Jamaica strong for sure. Also, big up to my goddaughter. She made it back. She was stuck over there. She made it back just the other day. So blessings to that. And if anybody else is trying to get out, you should probably go to Montego Bay. They weren't hit as bad. So you're probably going to be able to get out through there. Okay? And also, I send my condolences to you. Okay. Prayers up for y'all. Bless them, as they say. Bless them. Let's get to what's going on. So Trump was ordered by not one, but two courts. And they saying, hey, man, you're going to have to release those emergency funds for SNAP. You're going to have to release the emergency funds for SNAP. You know he was pissed. He was trying to hold out like a mole. But nope, he got to release him. The weird thing is this. They ordered him to release him, right? And then an influx of $29.4 billion was just pushed into the system. Interesting. See, because there was a theory on them TikTok streets saying that what if the reason why the Republicans are standing 10 toes down on the lies that they told is because they already know the money is gone. That's what I said. And this is why they're going hard and they're just making up stuff. They just want to give insurance to immigrants. No. You know what the Democrats are finally doing? Because you know they haven't stood up that much either. It's just a few of them. AOC and my girl, Jasmine Crockett. They like the two. And there's a few more. McMallory, she's dope too. There's a few of them that are fighting back. Right? But the rest of them, they're relics. They got to go too. So when we voting, don't keep voting them in. They didn't surpass their time. They did their time. It's time for them to go. All right? So look, the Democrats, the whole thing is this. The shutdown is because they probably know there is no money in there. There is no money for a lot of things because they didn't took it all. He didn't spend like it's crazy. Add up all the money he's already spent this year. And it hasn't even been a year, y'all. It's only been like 10 months, right? So the Democrats just want to make sure that everyone gets to keep the Affordable Care Act, their health insurance. And it's important that all these people keep their health insurance because once you take away from their health insurance, that means people that work and pay for their insurance, premium, it stays low if they get to keep, if they have all of these people on here. Now, if they start to take away the majority of people on the quote-unquote Obamacare, guess what happens? The premium goes up tremendously. Let's just take, for instance, say if you pay like $888, right? Next year, it'll be $1,904. It's going to go up 114%. Are you guys not understanding that? People are so loyal to a party, it's disgusting. Look, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, and they making me sick. As soon as I seen Jerry Jones in the picture, when little Ruby Bridges was going to school, the little black girl who had to have guards to go to school, and he was in the audience, that turned me right off that team. You see what I'm saying? But these people are so stuck. The damn Republicans not a team. They're a cult. All the people that follow them are cults. The old Republicans was way different. Now, yeah, they wanted a little bit more money. But they didn't want it so other people starving because guess what? When you leave a lot of people out there with nothing for the haves and the have-nots, well, shit, the have-nots is smarter. They're coming to get the haves. They coming to your area now looking for stuff to feed their children. We can't do that. This term, you're voting on Tuesday, tomorrow. You have to vote these people out. I'm sorry. Republican Party, you guys were once a decent party. It's over. It's time to get new blood. And you don't even have any new Republicans that's saying anything different. They've been using the same script from centuries ago. It's time to change, make changes. On the Democratic side, y'all got to change too. You got to get rid of all these old ass relics because they punks and go with somebody that's going to actually work for the people. Because look, this job, you got voted in by people that believe in you. So when you bring your ass into that office, remember that. You didn't get there because the president wanted you. You got there because the people wanted you, and that's who you represent. So if you're not doing anything, they wasted a vote on you. You got to understand that. So when you're out there, make the right decision. Both parties are shitty. I'm going to be real with you. But at this moment in time, we can't afford to have the damn radical right. Those jackasses are just doing anything he says. They know he didn't spend all this money and they ain't say nothing. They allowed him to demo the damn White House. What good are they? And look, they're the majority in the House, the Senate, Congress, and they got DOJ in their pocket. That's another thing. Those 6 jackasses got to go too. Those Republicans, y'all need somebody else. Also, term limits have to be established for everybody. If the president can only do 2 terms, well, shit, that's how everybody, that's it. You can do 2 terms, you got to get the hell on out. That's it. Because we need to get these people up to par. We are not ready for 26 at all. Because they tore up this year, 2025, they tore up. Because the Republicans came in, right, with a plan. They came in with a plan. Oh, they planned. They thought it was amazing. Project 2025, the how-to guide. I just say it's a how to be a dictator for dummies. That's what it is. And it seemed as though they were doing everything right, and they were. But one key thing that they didn't count on, us, black people. They didn't think that we would not be out there demonstrating, because for the life of us, we have been fighting for ourselves and others. And they just knew without a doubt. See, because they studied us 10, 15 years. They studied us and said, oh, that's what they do. But they don't understand. Generations change things. We change things. Once you did not vote for the person we said that would do a better job, we said, you're on your own. We're going to do our own thing with our own people. The black indigenous people, this is what we doing. We're boycotting with our money. We ain't going to Target, nothing. They was like, Target's still there. People making jokes. Yeah, they still there. But they lost $12.9 billion. The CEO had to have his pay cut in half. It's 20 mil right off the grip right there. 20 mil. You know he was mad as hell. So he went and got another job that paid him a little more, but not as much as he was getting. Still not as much as he was getting. Starbucks shut down. Everything shut down. Starbucks is down. They closing stores. They ain't even telling people and just closing because they had become so racist. The last thing and why black people were boycotting is because they disrespected the Palestinians. And we didn't like that because we always care about everybody. We just wish it was reciprocated because the damn shit don't come back. None of y'all give a shit about us. But y'all banked on us being out there to help with all the protesting. Nope. Because when BLM was in effect, we didn't see a lot of your faces. There were some white faces. It was just very few. And probably others didn't care because they was like, I'm not black American. I'm black, but I'm not black American. It's funny now how we sat back and we just said, we assessed the situation and we did what was best for us. And guess what? It's been working. And we love everybody. We don't have a hateful bone in our body at all. But we can't stand Trump. He's an asshole, but we can't stand MAGA. They're worse. MAGA is even worse. And all these Republicans in there, the way they're talking is crazy. They made it okay to be a mega racist. But we got something for that too. Please watch how you move on these streets, people. Not everybody's going to let you slide. Because if anything, they might slide on you, is what I'm saying. So watch how you talk to somebody. Because we are not our ancestors. It's true in a lot of ways. And it's not a diss. When we say we're not our ancestors, it's that, they knew right away. They get locked up in jail, dead, whatever. Most of the people now don't even give a shit. Our ancestors cared a little bit more. Some of them, most of them. Most of them really cared. So Project 2025, and this whole time, just think about this, you guys. They've been doing everything in their power to get Black Americans on the street. They want us on these streets. We're not going because we already know. If we go to any protest, if we go on those streets, it changes the dynamics of everything. They see our faces. Here comes the rubber bullets, the tear gas, the real bullets, the deaths. It's going to be a death toll. Like this summer, they was hoping it was going to be the bloodiest summer ever. We didn't get that to them. We're tired, but we're also thinking. Don't sleep on us. And please don't come at us with that racial shit. You will get knocked out. I promise you that. On everything I love, you'll be knocked out. So watch your mouth. And white people, spitting is the worst thing you could ever do to somebody Black. Spitting and touch their hair. So let's stop that. You're going to get hurt in these streets is what I'm saying. You're going to get hurt. It's not okay to just come up to somebody and think you own them. This ain't plantation days. It's 2025. You'll get your ass whooped on some realness. But we don't even want to resort to that. We want people to vote how they're supposed to vote. Tomorrow when you vote, think about all the stuff we've been through already. Do you want to go through more of this? It's time to change your mayor if they're not doing it. It's time to change your aldermans, your police chief, all of that. That's what we're voting on now. No, it's not the presidency, but it's everything else. Your senators, it's all time for them to go. They're not doing their job. They have to go. And that's on both sides. I ain't picking a side. No red or blue pill. Because both of the pills will kill you, is what I'm saying. But at the same time, there are a few that are willing to do the right thing. And that's who you go with. And it's not a lesser evil or whatever like that. It's just saying, all right, I thought about it. I seen how this person's been moving through all of this. I'm going to vote for them. I wish I could vote for Jasmine. I wish I would. I hope all of them vote for her because I wish I could. AOC too. I will vote for her also. Booker, nah, I would leave. He got to go. So it's time for somebody else. If it's his turn to go, let him go. We need someone else stronger and more on point. That's what we need, right? So enough about the elections because the Republicans were really trying to make it so there would be no elections. That's why he's sending all the troops to the streets. That's why. Like he sent the troops to San Francisco. It's like, why? You haven't heard they had any problems? Because he doesn't know what else to do. They just let him just do anything. We already know why he did Chicago. He don't like the governor. He got beef with him because of his pops, right? And then we know why he's coming after in Maryland. Because they're Black, majority, right? In Memphis, majority Black. That's just it. It's just too much going on with a lot of things. But big up to all the people who set up their own little neighborhood pantries. That's a beautiful idea and a beautiful thing because, you know what, sometimes people need help, but they're afraid to ask because people put you on Front Street. They want to take videos. If you're helping somebody, it shouldn't be on a video, period. It should be out of the kindness of your heart. You don't need to videotape that. If you're helping me, it depends on how you're helping me. You give me 10 grand, we'll put that shit on video. I'm just saying. But big up to all the people that actually are giving back. And it's a rarity for certain things because I'm actually surprised. Like they were surprised that mostly white people were on Snap. We weren't. We knew. You know what I mean? Because we work and we work hard. Everybody who receives SNAP has a job, except the elderly and the disabled. And some of the disabled actually do work. Maybe not a whole lot of hours. And they get, so what? They getting food, y'all. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? They getting all kinds of stuff. Like they got a Lambo outside or something. It's food. Food is something that shouldn't even have it shouldn't have a question mark behind it. It's food. It's a statement. That's what it is. It's food. You need food to eat. And that's it. But seeing how America's acting right now, they just doing any old thing. Now, we're beefing with everybody because of him. He's beefing with, Colombia, Venezuela. He cool with Argentina because he just gave him 40 bills. That's because he want part of the oil they have. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But he's beefing with people. Like, for what? Do you know how many? There's not even a real number on how many boats he blew up out of the water. There's no number. You can't put a number on it because it's that many. We were up to 6. Last time I checked, Then I heard of 3 more, 2 more. I don't know what the number is. I stopped counting because it's disrespectful and sad. These are little speedboats. And they ain't even coming here. Make it make sense, please. Please make it make sense. And now he's picking a fight with Nigeria. For what? I mean, I can think of a lot of reasons why Nigeria, because, they the thieves of the world. I call them the raccoons of the world. Because that's exactly what they do. Lie, steal, and cheat. Well, shit, they should be his friends, because that's all him and his friends is doing. Lying, stealing, and cheating. I'm just saying. But seriously, you want to tell, but Nigeria is like, oh, go. Oh, go. They don't believe him. Go on, president. Go. Like, they don't believe him. They just wave this shit off because they said, he ain't coming this way. He's just talking. And a lot of times he is just talking. They also smashed down all his tariffs, and they should, the majority of them. Because where is the tariff money? That's what I'm saying. Where's the tariff money? Him and his buddies then pocketed that money. Right now, Stephen Miller is somewhere punching the air. Because his 2025, Project 2025, is a no-go. Because he's never going to get us on these streets. But they didn't try everything, y'all. They tried to take away SNAP, but it didn't affect us because one thing about us, right? And I'm going to be clear. Black people going to eat. See, one thing we do that a lot of other folks don't do, I would say not a lot of other folks, white people don't do, is we share. White people, that's mine. Everything's mine, 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 and mine. But us, we share. If we know you don't have anything and it's just you, we bringing over plates consistently. Cans of soup, whatever. Noodles, we gonna eat. That's how we are. But that's for every other ethnicity of color. They're used to sharing. Indians, Asians, they all share. It's white people, white Americans that don't like to share. They just don't. I don't know what it is, but they don't share. So I was thoroughly surprised to see that they actually put out little pantries in their neighborhoods. Kudos to those people. But those are the woke ones. The ones who are not woke, they don't care. But people don't understand. There's a funny thing called karma. What you put out, you're going to get back. So if you robbing people, it's going to come back to you. But it's 10 times fold. People don't understand that. That's why I try my damnedest to be a good person. I really do. I'm not perfect, but I don't have any points on that other side, is what I'm saying. I don't have any points over there. I got points on this side, on the good side. Because I already learned I had points on the other side. And I got punished. Boy, karma ain't no joke. Man can't do nothing to you as bad as karma can. So when you out there, you got to understand and pay attention to those things. And look, on certain things, we have to stick together. You don't have to like me, but in order for America to truly work, we have to stick together on getting these people out that are destroying our democracy. Because I'll be damned if we live in a world that's a dictatorship. That's a non-motherfucking factor is what I'm saying. It's not happening, period. So look, I still need you to get up. Yeah, you. Get up, get out, and stay woke.